studies the science of cheating.
One of the most interesting things about humans is bad behavior. I think that in our brain we have this mechanism that says, what are the rules? And here they are. And then this other one says, okay, so what can I go get away with?
Your specialty is the gray area. This idea that we are not good or bad. We all kind of fall somewhere in this gray zone.
Exactly.
He's about to show me that when given the opportunity, we as human beings will sometimes bend the truth.
This experiment is the simplest way to make a person realize that they can cheat and go with it.
Here's how the professor's experiment works. Round 1, simple. The test subject rolls the die. Whatever number the die lands on, that's the amount of money they receive. If the die lands on a 6, they win $6. If the die lands on a 1, they win $1. So forth and so on. The subject rolls the die 10 times and on average they win $30. Done. Then comes round 2. This time, before they roll the die, the subject will state whether they want to choose the number that's facing up or the number that's facing down. If they choose up and the die lands with a 6 facing up, they win $6. However, if they choose down, then they would only win $1 because the 1 is facing down. You follow? If I choose up and I land on a 5, I win $5. But if I had chose down, I would only win 2. You get it? But it's important that the subject say out loud whether they want up or down before they roll. Now, this is where things get interesting. Round 3. Here the subject will play the exact same way as round 2. But instead of saying out loud whether they choose top or bottom, they'll keep it quietly to themselves. Then, after they roll, they'll tell the scorekeeper whether they choose top or bottom. Suddenly, in round 3, people start winning a lot more. Six. In the first 2 rounds, the average score for each player was 30. But in the last round, the average score was 45.
So they somehow all end up shifting the distribution of successes a lot more towards getting a lot higher numbers.
And why do you think that is?
You're never going to be caught for that. No one's going to ever know that you actually are cheating. And it still allows us to think of ourselves as honest people. There are very few people in the world who just walk around and say, I'm a liar, I'm a cheater, I'm a bad person. We all find a way to kind of convolute the world and tell ourselves a story that makes us seem honest.
If people can rationalize their behavior, it becomes easier to cheat.
I'm looking for someone